Oh my goodness. I'm on the road, don't know where it goes. I'm on the road, follow your heart, it won't let you down. Follow your heart, take the steps beyond your way. Take the steps when you have a dream. You gotta start, it's the only way. If you're gonna shine, and you're gonna shine, 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 you're gonna shine. And it's a beautiful day on the ranch. And I hope the sun's shining where you are because we're tuning in tonight. And we're going to have a great show. I see Billy's here already. And there are other people watching. This is an interactive show. I'm across like 7 platforms plus Roku TV. But if you're on our streaming channels, anything you type, I can see and we can respond to. So I know Billy's here already. So let me know where you're chiming in from. If you have any comments for me or my guest, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I just wanted to thank everyone who does tune in because this is my 30th show. And I got a call from my producer, Troy Saha. And it's like being sent to the principal. I'm like, why is he calling me? Why is he calling me? And he actually had some really, really great news. The ranch is doing epic. There are some shows and shorts that have 1,500 views. So our reach is really growing. So I want to thank each and every one of you that tune into the ranch. As you know, I'm spanning the globe to find really good up and coming indie music. And some of the shows we talk about the flux in country music, Americana music, how to define it anymore. So I want to take a second and tell you what I'm looking for. You know, our artists have a presence. They're growing, right? So they have some momentum. But most importantly, it's the music themselves. I like to see differentiation from songs. I don't want somebody that's going to give me the same song over and over, right? Some people, singer-songwriters can get stuck in that kind of a rut. Our next guest, I got to tell you, in spades, her songs are different. They're unique. She likes to experiment, which I'm really, really, really excited to bring you, Amy Rowbottom. Yay! We were having some tech issues, but I see you. I do not hear you. You are not muted. Let me see here. Okay, the mic is wrong. Wait, I gotta change my settings. Speaker, that'd be good. Camera, webcam pro. Okay, yeah, I'm set here. All right, you guys out there, we have some listeners. Can you hear me? Billy, can you hear me? Because I just want to make sure here what is happening. Touch up my appearance. All right, so we're having a little bit of audio. I know my mic's working. My speakers are on. Okay, I'm going to private chat right now. Yeah, I'm not hearing from the audience either. Um, we are streaming. We are live. I know Amy's checking her settings. Back. No. Always frustrating, I know. I just want to make sure it's not on my end. Yeah, I'm working on my end. And now my mic, I changed my mic. Not getting any comments here, so I'm not sure. If you people out there can hear me, I can't seem to hear Amy. I think she's going to use her phone to dial in. You know, we had it before we went live. Go live and everything goes kablooey. So, so again, this is my 30th show. Going to hang out with the girls tonight. And again, you could catch all our reruns on Roku. So, all on TV. So, let's give Amy some time. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
There's going to be an echo because I'm coming at you through two devices.
Hang on, go back on.
Okay. Yay! All right.
Can you hear me?
I got you now.
Right. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what's happening at all.
That's all right. That's all right. All right, let's get started with, again, when I introduced you, what really struck me about your music is really how different each song sounds, but yet has a message. So how do you go about your songwriting when you're approaching things?
Well, I've been writing songs for a long time now. I started when I was about 10-year-old really, and it's just sort of progressed from there really. I work with a really good producer, and he's excellent at, you know, bringing the songs to life. He knows exactly, you know, what I want, and we've got a really good working relationship together. And I don't know, I guess it just works.
Yeah. We'll get to how important producers are in just a second. But listening to your accent, again, I have acts from all over the world, and you have an accent, but yet you are living in the States. Tell us.
No, I'm not living in the States. I'm in the UK.
Oh, you are in the UK.
I'm in the UK, yeah.
Okay. Because one of your songs is about Tennessee, so for some reason I thought
it is. Yeah, I've got two country songs. One's Tennessee, and the other one's called Memphis.
So that's
Yeah.
why I thought you were living, because you said I'm coming home. I'm like, oh, she's coming home to Tennessee. So I thought that you had moved. So
Yeah, no, I kind of just, I mean, the song, you're right, it is about home. It's about somebody loving the home so much that they want to go back to it. And I just incorporated Tennessee in that, because I absolutely love America. You know, I've been a couple of times, and yeah, so yeah.
well, let's start with the UK. You've been writing for a long time. And again, I'm finding pockets of good Americana music all over the globe. And you've
Yeah.
written some country songs. So is there Americana where you are?
No, not really. And to be honest, country, it's not really that big over here genre wise, but I just love country, especially American country, and I've grown up with it. So I guess that's why I do tend to do quite a lot of country songs really, but I do like singing country as well. So yeah.
You need to start a country music like society there, because I do find pockets of music, and I even have a following in the UK. My last release was a UK release with a British company, and it did, quite well. So I think you're out there. I just don't think you're quite organized yet.
Yeah, that's probably fair to say. Yeah, I've actually I mean, I only just had my first song produced like and recorded a year and a half ago. So even though I've got 17 singles out at the moment, I'm still quite new to it, and I'm still learning as I'm going.
And it sounds like you're still
So
experimenting
yeah. I've
with.
I've um I've I've written loads of different genres, and so far I've done quite a lot of I've recorded quite a lot of genres. I've got rock, dance, pop, country.
How did you first connect with Americana, with the country?
I guess it just pretty much goes back to listening to a lot of country songs when I was a child, especially Dolly Parton. I absolutely love Dolly Parton.
Isn't she the best? I mean, not
Yeah,
only is she a talented songwriter, but what a great heart with her literacy programs and things like that.
yeah, she's so inspiring as well. Like, you know, bringing a lot of other things out, with the cooking and the baking, sorry, and she has a lot going on. She's really inspiring.
So that is amazing. So if you're in the UK and it's 6 o'clock there, it's what, 11 o'clock there?
Yeah, it's midnight here.
And that,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, Amy, thank you so much for staying up to be on the
It's
show.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, I'm glad. I mean, we missed each other one time, but I'm glad we were able to connect. I really am.
Yeah,
Work it out, and you stayed up for me. I know I did an interview in Spain once. I had to get up at 4 a.m. here, and I was so
oh,
tired, and there was an accent, and I'm trying to listen, and I'm like, oh my God. And it was like a
yeah,
betrayal. I'm like, I'm going back to bed now. Like, I love y'all.
yeah,
I got to get
yeah.
some.
I'm drinking a lot of coffee, so I'm fine.
So where in the UK exact? I've been to the UK a couple times actually.
Have you? I'm in West Yorkshire. I'm in
Okay.
West Yorkshire. It's like up north. It's about a 4 hour drive from London.
Okay. Okay. And I've been to Wales and I've been to London. I was there for the Olympics actually, when everyone got out of London, and
Oh, that's really good.
yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was my first Olympics. And it was really cool. But I'm a little British at heart, because every day at 3 o'clock the world stops and I have my tea and biscuits or chocolate or something.
yeah. I don't drink tea at all, just coffee.
You're more American than I.
I'm not a tea drinker.
Oh, you're drinking your coffee for caffeine.
I am, yeah.
I start my morning with coffee, and then at 3 o'clock I go to tea. I switch it up.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the first song. To me, is really interesting, which is "Love Blind." Okay.
Yeah.
Which we've been talking about rap elements on the show quite frequently because there's this rift between old country and new country. And there are modern country artists who are adding rap. And I'm wondering, how did that evolve in Love Blind?
Oh gosh, that was a complete experiment for me, was Love Blind, because I'd written the song and originally another artist was going to be featured on it, was actually going to do the rap part. But that all kind of fell through last minute, and I ended up doing the whole song myself. So I ended up singing the whole song myself, and it just, yeah.
Amy, you're brave.
Yeah. My first rap song, and I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, so I just went with it, and it turned out not bad.
Let's give it a listen to. All right, everyone, this is Love Blind.
Love blind, I ain't your fool. I can't keep my eyes off you. Bad habit, late night rendezvous, stuck on my heart like a love tattoo. Love blind, I'm stuck on you.
Got them chills up and down my spine, heart's beating, time's ticking, baby. You walk in a thin line, just wanna hit rewind. Back to the days when you were on my mind, yeah, you were by my side. You're all about control, never happy, always self-obsessed. Running around playing games and living life with no regrets.
With no regrets.
Love blind, I ain't your fool. I can't keep my eyes off you. Bad habit, late night rendezvous, stuck on my heart like a love tattoo. Love blind, I'm stuck on you.
Do you ever feel like madness is taking hold in a world that clashes with my reality? Yeah, the drama's about to unfold. Feeling trapped in this illusion of you and me, feel so hypnotizing. You were my king, now I'm left feeling so frustrated. There's never any conversation. You fooled me once, shame on you. Your love is sugar-coated, gets me all confused. How can this be wrong when it feels so right to be loved by you all night?
To be loved by you all night.
Love blind, I ain't your fool. I can't keep my eyes off you. Bad habit, late night rendezvous, stuck on my heart like a love tattoo. Love blind, I'm stuck on you.
You're my poison, an infection crawling under my skin. You burn like a fire through my veins, polluting my weakened heart from within. Feeling all alone, hands ice cold. How do we go from 100 to 0? Won't let you get the better of me. No, not this time, I deserve better, you see. Not gonna be lonely, blinded by your disguise. No more lies, now I'm love blind.
Not gonna be lonely, blinded by your disguise. No more lies, now I'm love blind.
Love blind, I ain't your fool. I can't keep my eyes off you.
Love Blind.
Yeah.
Like there was a male voice in there.
Yeah, it was. That was just electronized. It was just
Oh,
yeah, it was actually electronizing my voice at the
oh,
end
cool.
on that to make it sound like it was a man. Yeah.
Okay. It's an interesting mix of a type of song. You're like me, a little genre fluid, and there's a little country elements in it. A little pop, and then it had the kind of the rap that you put in.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an interesting mix of songs. Oh, we got some feedback here. Copy guy. Love the seamless transition from sung verses to rapping sections, which is difficult to do. So I agree with Paul on this one. Plus the various background vocals. And I agree, the music really accents what you're doing, which actually I don't hear on a rap song. So I was actually listening to something on the way home today, and the drum pieces were just literally pissing me off. Like it was so pat and so
Yeah.
so that was really good. So that was kind of an experiment. You're working on more rap songs. You're doing more country. What are we working on?
Well, at the moment, I've just finished a rock song, which will be out probably next week, and I've also got another country song lined up as well, which I'm really excited about. I'm actually more excited about the country one than the rock. But yeah, I've got 2 songs coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Now, do you just release singles? Do you put them together for an EP or an album, or are you just releasing singles?
It's just singles at the moment, but I have thought about doing an EP or even an album. Yeah, I guess I'm just, you know,
Right. I
just
mean,
just
yeah,
experimenting
like
really.
some people just do that. They're all about singles, and every couple of months they're going to put out a single. At some point, some people then bunch them together and say, "Hey, this is my EP." It's kind of a collection
Yeah,
of songs, and nowadays it's kind of so wide open about how it's done.
yeah. I think I'm just so addicted to music. I like to be in the studio like as much as I possibly can. So I think, it's just been like one single after another. So
That's
it's
great
mad.
if you have access to a studio like that. That's great. Now, we did talk about your producer and the importance of a producer, finding a good producer. How did you connect with this producer?
Yeah. I actually well, it was my husband actually. He just found him on Facebook, which is mad really. And
Yeah, that's bad.
he's literally 20 minutes down the road from where I live, so he's local. I kind of just, I had my first song done with him last year, and I was really happy. So I've just kind of stuck with him, and he's actually produced all my songs now. So yeah, we've got a really good working relationship together.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I got to
yeah,
pay more attention to Facebook because there are just so many stalker guys on there that it's scary.
yeah, yeah. I think there's more on TikTok than Facebook there. A lot of crazy people on TikTok.
Yes. Yes, I totally agree with that. I don't even put much of my music up there. I do my mindfulness exercises, like I do my mindful Mondays, and that's the only thing I put on TikTok. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think for me it's just a mixture really of music, me singing, and then some funny videos in there as well because I've got kids. So, we just like to have a laugh all the time. So
Right.
yeah,
So connected with a producer and you have them in house. That's great. That's great. A captive audience.
yeah.
So
We just seem to understand each other really, and know what he just knows what I want in a song. So it's really good.
that's great when you do have, that type of connection. You became romantic, but even with somebody that isn't romantic, you need that connection of somebody that has the same vision for your music that you do.
Yeah.
Songs.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, let's talk about UK audiences versus United States audiences. Is there a different release strategy, a different type of song you're going to release in the UK versus the United States?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's yeah, I think the release process and everything's the same over here. Yeah, I would actually like to come over to America though and do some shows over there, because I just think it would be a lot more vibing. I definitely want to come over possibly next year.
Well, you said you've been here before. Where have you been?
I have, yeah. I've been to Las Vegas and Atlanta, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Vegas is its own unique type of city, isn't it?
Yeah. I actually went and saw a couple of shows over there at the time. Celine Dion, who's my absolute idol. I absolutely love Celine Dion. I saw Celine Dion over there. I saw Ricky Martin over there.
I love Ricky Martin.
But it was just so good though, because it's just electrifying the audience. It's just brilliant. I feel as if it's a different atmosphere to over here. I'm not saying over here is bad, but it's just...
It's Vegas. Vegas is so different from all other venues. We do have great pockets of music and live shows. Nashville. There are places in LA.
Yeah, there's so many other places I actually want to go to. It's on my list.
Right.
Yeah, especially Nashville and Tennessee.
Yeah. Let's talk about Tennessee, because you wrote a song called Tennessee, Amy, and you talk about going home. So, you obviously have some connection with the Americana, the country vibe of Nashville.
Yeah, it's crazy, really. It's more like a spiritual connection. I can't explain it. It's more like I've been there before in a past life or something. I literally woke up one morning and had a dream, and I was like, oh, I need to write a song about Tennessee. It's cool. so weird. So weird, yeah. But I just wanted to know that I was doing the song justice as well, because obviously, people are going to be thinking, oh, she's British, why is she writing an American song? But I just kind of felt like it was something I had to do.
Well, I'm trying to dispel the myth that you have to have country music in Nashville, that there is all over the world. There's pockets of good country music. So, that's always what I'm on a hunt for. And this is a quintessential country song, Tennessee.
Thank you.
Let's give it a listen.
Southern roots and cowboy boots, I'm riding in the fields evergreen, in the land of Tennessee whiskey, where they pour that fine JD. The highwaymen sing down the winding road, where life is sweet, and time stands still upon the hill, and tranquil serenity. I'm coming home for you, I'm coming home for you. I wanna ride all night till the sun comes up, just to feel the breeze. I'm coming home for expectations. I found my destination. I can't hide this love inside. I'm on the road to paradise. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I wanna ride all night till the sun comes up, just to feel the breeze. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. Hoofbeats and soul down country road in Tennessee. Our summer starts in April and chased by the staple. Home to sweet childhood memories. Horse and rider joined by trust when you're feeling down. Just saddle up in that day to call home. There's nowhere I'd rather be than Tennessee. Hoofbeats and soul down country road in Tennessee. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I wanna ride all night till the sun comes up, just to feel the breeze. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. Hoofbeats and soul down country road in Tennessee. Hoofbeats and soul down country road in Tennessee.
And we are back on the ranch. We are across 7 platforms tonight. And we are produced by Blast 24/7, which is a really great stop for indie artists because you can upload your music, share your music. There's podcasts and other opportunities, networking opportunities on Blast Music 24/7. So a really great spot for indie artists. You know, a lot of stuff happening over there. So we are on the ranch with Amy Rowbottom tonight, and she's singing about Tennessee. Billy likes it. He thought that was sweet. And you mentioned whiskey in a song, and of course it's going to be a country song. So you need that. You need the Tennessee whiskey and the country road. And then boom, it's a country song. But no, it definitely has that country vibe. And you're coming home, man. I thought you lived in Tennessee.
Yeah. I guess that just shows my passion for Tennessee. I'm planning a trip there next year, and it's somewhere I've always wanted to go. So I guess that shows in the song.
Yeah. Plan ahead. There are pockets of original music. You know, there's a Broadway where all the famous venues are, but you won't hear a lot of original music on Broadway. You have to go outside the strip to get original music. The Bluebird, you can do it like on open mic nights and things like that, but otherwise they're very strict on what music's played.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting place. You can buy the best cowboy boots on the planet in Nashville.
Yeah. That's brilliant. I love cowboy boots, so that's brilliant.
Yeah, I'm starting a collection myself, and it took all the restraint I had last time I was there. I was actually there 2 months ago for a autism awareness show. There's a bunch of artists that got together to raise money for Autism Tennessee. So it was really quite amazing. So
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, we had a really good time. So it sounds like you spend a lot of time in the studio. Do you get to play live?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I've played live a couple of times, but I haven't actually played live for a couple of months now because I've just been throwing myself into new music,
Uh-huh.
so I haven't actually done any gigs or anything recently.
Yeah, you have
But
to cycle sometimes. You're writing, and you're like, oh, okay, now I want to go out and play all of that. And then you're playing. Then you kind of
yeah,
go through your cycles.
yeah. I guess I'm just building up more songs at the moment. Yeah.
I hear you. You hear you. You're in writing mode. Is there a process to writing? Do you start with lyrics or do you start with an instrument?
No, I start with lyrics. Yeah, I write the lyrics down, and then between me and my producer, then we just then go on to the music part of it.
Okay.
I tend to, like, I'll give him quite a lot of references about what it is I'm actually wanting in the song. And like I say, he just gets me because it just works. So
Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
you're giving him references, which means directions. I want it to sound like this and
yeah, yeah,
more like that. Okay.
yeah,
And for people who don't know, that's kind of the process when you're working with a producer is you're like, oh, these are lyrics and you just have guitar parts or, a keyboard part. And, there's a whole lot of instrumentation that goes behind that can go in a lot of different directions. So you
yeah,
got to give them some direction. You want it to be a Metallica and you want it to be a Dolly Parton, like you got to give them some frames of reference. And a good producer like you seem to have, like that's a Fleetwood Mac tune, like you're both on the same kind of
yeah,
wavelength about where that's going. And that's a beautiful thing when that happens,
yeah, absolutely. I'm just really lucky that I've found somebody who just seems to know what I want musically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he lived down the street from you.
Yeah, his studio is literally 20 minutes away from me, so that helps.
It sure
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
Does. That's awesome. So, all right. And now you have the last one here, which is kind of my favorite, which is Miss Hart.
Miss Hart, yeah, I'm very fond of that one. Well, actually, to be honest, I like them all, but there's certain ones that you just think, yeah,
This one's got a little blues to it.
yeah, that's it. That's kind of what I was going for. I wanted, I wanted it to be a little bit different, really. So, I did actually feature another singer on that song, and it kind of went in the right direction, that I wanted it to go.
Oh, who was featured?
It was actually just a session singer. It was just a session singer I featured on that
Cool.
song.
I
Yeah,
have the best backup singers when I go in.
yeah,
They can actually
yeah,
bring so much to a song,
yeah. I kind of felt at the time that my voice wouldn't have made the song. It wouldn't have gone the same way. So yeah, so I just wrote that song.
Okay.
Um,
And brought someone else in.
yeah.
It's like handing over a baby, isn't it?
It were a bit of a challenge really at first, because you think to yourself, oh, is it going to measure up, and are you going to feel like it was at its best potential, because you're kind of not in control, but luckily it was, so it turned out all right.
Right. Right. Once they start getting into it and it means something to them too, it can be really rewarding, to
Yeah,
do that, especially when you have a stylized song like this.
yeah,
So, All right, let's listen to Miss Hart.
Ponies out in the sun, you know you've had a good run. I'm hanging up my heels for them cowboy boots. Southern girls that style, call me country, call me fun. Drinking whiskey on the porch, singing rock and roll. Oh, I get by all on my own. I've never needed anyone to call my own. Too busy trying to make my name. When it gets hot, I just go back to the start. When it gets hot, I just go back to the start. Back to when I met Miss Hart. Miss Independent, Miss Confident. You say it loud, I'm gonna stand out. Miss Walk a Mile, oh, in my shoes. Miss Sing that song about all the rhythm and blues. Oh, I get by all on my own. I've never needed anyone to call my own. Too busy trying to make my name. When it gets hot, I just go back to the start. When it gets hot, I just go back to the start. Back to when I met Miss Hart. Oh, oh, she's so fearless. When all said and done, she's the kind of girl to have some fun. She knew who she wanted to be. Tough as all blues, she didn't have it easy. She had a twinkle in an eye. Oh boy, yeah, the sweetest smile. Do you mind if I stay for a while? Reminiscing about the good old days. Time won't stop for you. Oh, I get by all on my own. I've never needed anyone to call my own. Too busy trying to make my name. When it gets hot, I just go back to the start. When it gets hot, I just go back to the start. Back to when I met Miss Hart. Oh, I get by all on my own. I've never needed anyone to call my own. Too busy trying to make my name. When it gets hot, I just go back to the start. When it gets hot, I just go back to the start. Back to when I met Miss Hart. Back to when I met Miss Hart.
And we are back on the ranch. Again, we are produced by Blast Music 24/7. The best way you can help an indie artist is just like and subscribe. You can do it for free. You know, find my YouTube page, find Blast Music 24/7 if you like what you're hearing, and show us some love. And you're right, muscular driving vocal on that track. She had some, muscle to her vocals.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wanted a voice that was a bit more gritty, that really took the song to its full potential. And I really think she did that. The song's just rocking. When I'm listening to it myself, I'm there foot tapping. I can't help myself. But yeah, it's a really, really fun, cool song.
And she did, dig into it and really brought it to life.
Yeah.
What went to happen. She did a great job on that. Billy's giving it a yeehaw. I think he's traumatizing me from my hee-haw days. We've had that discussion before. So you guys don't know. It's this old country show called Hee Haw that was my parents tried to make us watch as kids, but it was so hokey. I couldn't do it. But did you come from a musical family?
No, not at all. Not at all. No. I'm basically the first one.
Yeah, I'm the first
Yeah,
one in my family too that plays an instrument that writes songs that.
yeah, yeah. It's just been something that's always been there really for me. From as young as 7, I knew what I wanted to do with my life, and I started writing songs about 10. They weren't very good back then, like, but
What does a
and
10-year-old write about?
yeah, yeah. Do you know, I think because I used to listen to a lot of different songs growing up, and music's just been such a big part of that. So I'd kind of just like go off ideas from other songs, really.
Okay.
Not infringement, nothing like that. I just kind of like get an idea, and then just sort of go with it.
Well, that's what you
I
want to
think
do. You want to
I,
listen to what other people are doing.
I think I once wrote a song about a merry-go-round. It sounded really, really bad at the time, but yeah, I
I
guess
can.
that's just how I started.
I have a song about a merry-go-round called "It Should Have Been You" by a guy who asked me to go out. He took me out, and he took me to this merry-go-round, this place, and
That's really good.
I turned him down, and and then I was like, 10 years later, I'm like, oh, that was stupid. He was a nice guy. Like, it should have been you. But I got the merry-go-round in there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right. Playground songs, you know.
Yeah,
Put a little beat behind it, and it's a song.
yeah,
So you use session musicians, or your producer does instrumentation?
yeah. My producer does the instruments, and I have used one or two session singers on my songs, but I am actually singing all of them now myself. It's just kind of like for the songs at the time that I thought, oh, my voice isn't right for.
Mhm.
I do actually have 2 songs as well sung by a male singer.
That's cool.
One of the songs that I'm really fond of actually was my charity single, Warrior, and it's basically about homeless veterans, and the money actually is actually to go to charity to
Oh,
support veterans. So yeah, yeah, that was a very emotional song.
I bet it was.
Um,
I mean, that's really amazing. And you know what? You really do have a spirit of a true songwriter. I'm going to write a song, and you know what? I want the right voice to have it, and the right sounds, and bringing in different instruments. And that's really, really the sign of a true veteran songwriter, right
Thank
there.
you, thank you.
Knowing that song needed a male to sing it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
It was a very powerful song. It just brought, well, even now, if I listen to it now, it just brings you to tears. It's just basically a true story song, and it's quite heartbreaking, really.
oh, it is. Even in the United States, it's just ongoing, and what's going on around the world too.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, definitely.
so it's really great that you can draw attention to it and raise money for it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something as well, like I felt I needed to do. So yeah,
So right now you're kind of dug in, doing a lot of studio work.
yeah, yeah,
Where
a lot,
yeah, a lot. Where
a
can people
lot. Where can people what? Sorry.
find you if they
But
want to join your music?
yeah, yeah. You can literally find me on every single streaming platform, Spotify, Deezer, iTunes, Apple, Amazon Music. I'm on everything.
You're on
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, and I'm on all social media as well. I do tend to use Facebook more though, so anybody that wants to find me, you can definitely find me.
More on Facebook. Yeah, I'm also on Facebook too. My generation, I don't know. But so what is the big streaming service in the UK? Is it Spotify?
Yeah, it tends to be Spotify mostly. Yeah,
They tend to
yeah,
dominate. For better or for worse, you can't ignore them.
yeah.
You know, they're a big driving force. So it sounds like we're going to be hearing a lot of good things from Amy Rowbottom in the upcoming months.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's no stopping me.
And that's great to hear. That's great to hear. I hope you make it to the States really, really soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fun.
Absolutely.
Pennsylvania, just hit me up. I always have a couch for wayward musicians. So
Yeah, that's cool.
not too far from Philly. But Bethlehem is a huge music area. We have Music Fest starting in August. And
It's brilliant.
Yeah, they just take a huge chunk of the city and they block it off. They have like 5 stages going at once. And then they have the bigger acts at the steel stacks. And it's just a brilliant 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Of just, and a lot of the acts are free. You're just walking around, eating, drinking, listening to music. It's just really, really a great place to be.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
any festivals near you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Leeds is the main one. Yeah, it's about half an hour ride from where I am.
Oh, and that's huge, Leeds.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, get some really good acts.
Yeah. A lot of people want to play Leeds. So, well, Amy, I know it's late by you. You're running out.
Yeah, it's nearly 1 o'clock. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning now. Yeah, I've had loads of coffee.
Yeah, you had loads of coffee, so I do appreciate you staying up, hearing your music. I look forward to what you're going to come up with next. It's always interesting and entertaining. So, guys, we are here. I'm on the ranch every Monday, bringing you new and interesting Americana, country music, indie music. So people that need to be spotlighted because there's a ton of talent out there. And it's coming live from the UK at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, Amy, you go get some sleep and we'll catch you all next week on the ranch.
I will. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I'm on the road, don't know where it goes.